everyone, and we are back again, the best part of the week, Thursday night, 8 o'clock p.m. with Genius Kids on Air, a show for kids and by kids, being brought to you by Genius Kids Development. We are now a national franchise. Genius Kids caters to the parents who want the best for their child, those who seek to shape tomorrow's citizens, those parents who want a well-rounded child who can excel in academics, sports, music, arts and crafts, and the most important life skill, communication and public speaking. We've been rated Best of the East Bay in services by the East Bay Express publication, as well as the most likely place to find a Silicon Valley inventor. We were also selected from over 75,000 innovative business ideas in the country by Time Warner to be featured on CNNmoney.com as business visionaries who dare to dream. We believe that in order to survive in today's fast-paced, ever-changing world, we need to create confident, happy and successful citizens who will become future leaders. Our children are our future, and their brains are like super engines waiting to be fired and ignited. Genius Kids is the instrument of ignition and inspiration which has to be applied at the right time between the ages of birth and age 6. So stay tuned if you want to meet and hear our very own students report to you with oozing confidence, communication and of course personality. We will be right back with messages from our sponsors. Stay tuned.
Little genius kid, little genius, I'm the little genius kid. Come on mom, it's time to go. I'm ready to pop and rock the show. My brain is wired, the neurons fired. I wanna learn and I wanna grow. Come on dad, it's time to play. I'm ready to learn, so don't delay. Minutes are ticking, my brain is clicking. So off to school, we're on our way. Babies, toddlers, kids galore. The little genius kid is where we'll score. Moms can chill and surf the net. Chat, make friends, or nap, you bet. Dad can read a paper or two, solve a puzzle, figure a clue. So come on, no need to think. My brain is wired to connect and sync. Read, sing, dance and learn. Excessive energy is what I'll burn. So off to the little genius kid. See the results, you'll be glad you did. Little genius, the little genius kid. Little genius, the little genius kid. Little genius, the little genius kid. Little genius, I'm the little genius kid. Little genius, 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 I'm the little genius kid.
Shreya, how come you are always so relaxed in class and so confident? Yaar, you read so well. What do you eat?
Akhil, eat? Well, let's say some of my brain food comes from Genius Kids.
Call Genius Kids today, celebrating a new center on Mission Boulevard in Fremont. Call 510-659-9900 for a free trial class in preschool, pre-kindergarten, kindergarten, after school, or public speaking. Call 510-659-9900.
Hey, I'm a busy gal. Busy at work, busy at home, busy at play. The last thing I need is to go to the dentist, find out I need a crown or something, and then have to come back 3 weeks later to get it done. That's why I love Panu Dental Group. I'm talking single-day CEREC crowns with digital molds. It's state-of-the-art. No mess, no sticky molds, no temporary crowns. And there's more. They can do dental implants in just 1 day. Panu Dental gives you teeth in a day. Perfect for a busy gal like me.
Visit PanuDental.com for information on single-day dentistry options. That's PanuDental.com. Whether it's dental implants, ceramic restoration, or wisdom teeth surgery, we'll get you out in a single visit. Panu Dental Group, your multi-specialty family dentist. Visit PanuDental.com. San Jose, Fremont, Cupertino, and Dublin. Call 800-360-9250. 800-360-9250. A free consultation is required to check if you qualify. Call 800-360-9250.
Tune in to financial planner, investment advisor Raj Pudwal's interactive talk show Bay Area Third Eye every Thursday at 6 p.m. for all your financial needs, be it financial planning, real estate, insurance, retirement, or estate planning. Turn to the services of Raj Pudwal of Pudwal & Associates. You can call him at 408-835-0202 or email him at 835-0202@gmail.com. Listen to Raj Pudwal's Bay Area Third Eye every Thursday at 6 p.m.
Are you confused and tired of trying so many centers and not being able to find the right fit for your child? Maybe you need a fun-enriched summer camp or an after-school program that offers academics, sports, dance, music, acting, public speaking, arts and crafts all under one roof. And to add to the icing on the cake, a cute real school bus that can pick and drop off your child to and from school, home or Genius Kids. Would you like to enjoy delicious home-cooked meals like yummy aloo parathas, creamy vegetable galore khichdi, fresh fruit salad and lots more? Maybe you have a child with ADD, dyslexia, autism who needs that extra special attention. Maybe you have a middle school or high school who needs to learn the ropes of speech and debate. Maybe you have an infant, toddler or preschooler that you would like to enroll. Well, where could you find this wish list? Of course, there are tons of preschools and after-school programs, but let me ask you, how many of them have been featured on CNNmoney.com as the most innovative educational concept? How many of them have been nominated Best of the Bay by Crown 4 Television? How many of them have been featured nationally and globally for their success? Only one, and that is Genius Kids, an independent award-winning learning center founded on the philosophy of never too little to learn, a simple belief that every child is a genius, and as educators and parents it is our responsibility to awaken the inner genius in each child. Call us today with campuses in Fremont, Ardenwood area, Central Fremont, Mission San Jose, Fremont right across from Maloney College, and a new location opening right next to Fremont Bus Station and in Newark as well as San Ramon. We are here to offer you that extra special attention. However, due to an overwhelming response, please call us only if you want the best and nothing but the best for your child, since we will settle for nothing less than that. Call 510-713-2431. That's 510-713-2431 or visit geniuskidsonline.com.
Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning in tonight. I'm Miss Renu, and we bring back to you after popular demand a show for kids and by kids called Genius Kids on Air. The purpose of our weekly show is to encourage kids to speak out without fear, express their thoughts, ideas, share their views, share a few laughs, and tons of news. If you'd like your child to be part of our reporting gurus, as we call them, then please call me at 510-364-4033. That's 510-364-4033. But hold on, don't call me right now, because I'm not going to be able to answer the phone. I'm on air. This show is being brought to you by Genius Kids. Genius Kids is an award-winning accelerated learning center, and having won all these awards, we're going to tell you exactly why. Because most of our students who are as young as 2.3 years old are fluent readers and speakers, and you're going to be meeting some of them today on the show. We believe that in order to survive in today's fast-paced world, we have to be happy, confident, and successful citizens. Children are our future, and Genius Kids is there to set the future for them. And on that note, before the show, I would like to wish a very happy anniversary to Mr. Gill, who is my husband. We've been married 15 years today, and the journey with Genius Kids has been 12. So thank you, Mr. Gill, and a very happy wedding anniversary to you. Now, on another note, we also want to celebrate that Genius Kids just opened its 7th campus. The campus at 39380 Civic Center Drive in Fremont, right next to the BART station across from Kaiser Hospital, is now open. We opened the doors on June the 18th, and we're excited to offer wonderful programs for toddlers as well as preschoolers and pre-K. And we have both part-time and full-time programs and wonderful summer camps. And on the note of summer camps, I think we have to head over and listen to our history guru, because I believe he has something exciting to share with us today. So hello, Ayan. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Miss Renu. Once again, I'm glad to be on the Genius Kids on Air.
How are you doing?
I am very good, Miss Renu.
Good. What do you have for me today? I know you seem so excited. I think you have something exciting for me to share about today, right?
Well, before I continue, I want to wish all my friends a very happy summer. It's vacation time, finally. Woohoo!
Well, you know what? Ayan, vacation time for you, but not for Miss Renu, because my school is filled with little brats like you enjoying their summer vacation.
Oh,
so
really?
Let me ask you something. For me, summer means work, work, work. What does summer mean to you, Ayan?
Pools, water slides, beaches, ice cream. I can go on and on. And, of course, public speaking on the radio for Genius Kids on Thursdays.
That's right, which means Thursday night must be your best night. Is that correct?
Yes.
So what do you have for me today, Mr. History Guru?
Since I'm the history guru, I will tell you a bit about some of the events which happened in history from June 14th to June 21st. Let's begin with June 14th. In the United States, Flag Day is celebrated on June 14th. The adoption of the American flag happened on June 14th, 1777. That's a long time ago. Flag Day is not an official federal holiday, but during the week of June 14th, U.S. citizens are urged to fly the American flag for the duration of that week. The flag is displayed on all government buildings. Some organizations hold parades and events in celebration of America's national flag and everything it represents. So it's quite an exciting day.
I'm sure it is, and I know we have July 4th coming up, so I'm sure we're going to see a lot of flags on that day, too. What else do you have for me?
On June 15th, 1667, the first human blood transfusion was administered by Dr. Jean-Baptiste Denis in France. And do you know that Dr. Denis used sheep blood?
Sheep blood? Oh, my gosh, okay. That's interesting. And who did he put the sheep blood into? Humans?
Yes, it was given to a 15-year-old boy who recovered, but then, of course, now sheep blood transfusion is banned.
Well, I hope the little boy is not bleating like a lamb. Bad joke, bad joke.
I know. And do you know this year what happened? On June 15th, 2012, right? Nick Wallenda became the first person to successfully walk on a tightrope over the Niagara Falls. I saw that video, Miss Renu. I think he's a real dude.
Where did you see that video? Where can I see it? Where do I need to go for that? YouTube?
I think I need to ask my mom.
You need to ask your mom.
I'm sure it's YouTube.
I hope you're not using the computer without your mom's permission. That sounds like a good old genius kid. What else do you have?
I'm not doing that. On June 16th, 1903, the Ford Motor Company was incorporated and another company was established on June 16th, 1977, right here in Redwood City. Yes, it was Oracle Cooperation. So I guess that makes it 35 years old.
Yes, it does.
And on June 17th...
a lot of parents from Oracle.
Excuse me, Miss Renu, what?
I said, and I know our school has a lot of parents from Oracle, so I bet many of them didn't know that fact, that June 16th, 1977, right, is when the company was established?
I think they should know because they work in Oracle.
Oh, you do? Who do you know that works in Oracle?
No, Miss Renu, I said that I think they should know.
Oh, yeah, I hope so. But many people, you'll be surprised, Diane, who work at companies and not even know much about the company. So what else do you have for me? I know you have something interesting about something very famous in India.
On June 17th, 1631, something happened, but you have to guess it. I'll give you a clue. It was she, and because of her, the Taj Mahal was built.
It was me, and Mr. Gill built the Taj Mahal for me.
No.
Okay, then it was probably Mumtaz Mahal.
Yes, Mumtaz Mahal died, and her husband, Emperor Shah Jahan, spent the next 17 years building the Taj Mahal in her memory.
Now, I hope Mr. Gill is listening to this one, because I would like him to build something for me, too, someday.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so, too. And what else do you have for me?
On June 18th, 1928, Aviator Amelia Earhart became the first woman to fly in an aircraft across the Atlantic Ocean. She was a passenger, and Wilmer Stoltz was the pilot. And on June 19th, 1978, Garfield, holder of the Guinness World Record, made its debut. On June 20th, 1837, Queen Victoria succeeded to the British throne. Also, on June 20th, 1877, Alexander Graham Bell installed the world's first commercial telephone service in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. And on June 20th, 1887, Victoria Terminus, the busiest railway station in India, opened in Bombay. Wow! Have you been to Victoria Terminus, Miss Renu?
You know what? Yes, I have, and I think every part of Bombay is just loaded with traffic, and not just that terminal. I think Bombay is a nightmare of traffic. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I think so too.
But you
and
have
I
your
don't like the
Nanama there.
honking.
You like visiting Bombay, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't like. The only thing I don't like about India is honking.
I know, but actually I like that. That's what I like about India. So let me ask you, in closing, what do you have to tell everybody?
And finally, today, June 21st, is the Go Skateboarding Day. It is an official holiday conceived by the International Association of Skateboard Companies to promote skateboarding. So I am heading to the skateboard park tomorrow to celebrate a belated Go Skateboarding Day.
Excellent, Diane. You've always come with so much interesting information, and thank you so much, and you have a wonderful summer vacation and a wonderful week until next week, huh?
Thanks, Miss Renu. This is History Guru Ayansha signing off now. Bye.
Bye, Ayan, and for those who tuned in, you're listening to Genius Kids on Air, being brought to you by Genius Kids, and that wonderful speaker was our History Guru Ayan. And now let's move on to our health and fitness guru, Shreya. Good evening, Shreya. Are you on air?
Yes, Miss Renu, I am on air.
How are you?
I am very good, Miss Renu, and how are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. So let me ask you something. What interesting information do you have for us?
I am talking about dieting this week.
Dieting, and you know what? That is perfect for what I need to know. So tell me what you know about dieting.
The other day, when I was playing with my friend, we heard some adults talk about dieting, and my friend said something to me that surprised me. She said, perhaps we should start dieting too. This got me thinking of whether it was okay for kids to diet, so I researched it a bit. Miss Renu, have you ever gone on a diet?
Do you really want me to answer that question on air, Miss Shreya? Of course I've been on a diet, and I'm on one right now. So you can give me some tips.
Okay. All foods and many drinks contain calories. When someone diets to lose weight, the person is trying to eat fewer calories than the body uses. The good news is, friends, kids usually do not need to diet this way. And like adults, we are still growing and developing, so we all need to do is eat healthy and nutritious food. Isn't that great?
I absolutely agree that is great, but the problem is, Ms. Shreya, many kids don't like to eat healthy foods. I mean, today I was trying to get a little boy to have his vegetables, and he was spitting them out. So you tell me, who should be dieting?
Everyone should talk to their doctor and have them examine you and check your body mass index, BMI. If the doctor is concerned about your weight, he or she can recommend a couple of goals, like for you to gain weight at a slower pace or for you to maintain your current weight.
That's good information. So tell me, what would you consider something that would not be healthy for us? Tell us a little bit about what's not healthy for dieting.
Dangerous diets.
That's right. So tell us about dangerous diets.
These are diets that don't include a variety of nutritious foods or have too few calories can be dangerous for kids. Some dangerous diets cut out entire categories of foods or require the person to eat just one thing, such as cabbage soup. Yuck! I would not want to be on such a diet. The truth is, there's no shortcut for diet. You should just be more mindful of what you eat and exercise every day.
I agree, Shreya, and Mr. Gill loves to go on this yucky cabbage soup diet, and it works wonders for about 3 months, and then his weight comes right back on. So you tell me, what can kids do to stay healthy?
So if kids don't need to diet, how can they stay a healthy weight? All kids can benefit from eating a balanced diet and getting plenty of physical activity. Kids have a lot of choices when it comes to activity and exercise. Some like to play on sports teams or dance in troops. Others may prefer to be more casual, riding their bikes or shooting hoops at the park. And it is a good idea to cut down pastimes that aren't very active, such as watching TV or playing computer games. Kids can also try to eat a variety of healthy foods. A balanced diet means that you don't eat the same thing every day and that you eat mixed food from different groups. These include fruits and vegetables, milk and dairy products, meat and nuts, grains and cereal. This kind of diet helps your body by giving it the right nutrition. For instance, protein helps you build your muscles and other body structures. Calcium helps your growing bones. Now that you understand more about diet, you can tell people you're on a very special one. A balanced, healthy diet just right for a kid.
That's excellent, Miss Ray, and I will try and follow your diet. And for those who've just listened to the show, you're listening to Miss Shreya, who is our health and fitness guru. And in closing, Miss Shreya, what do you have to say to our listeners?
Thanks, everyone, for listening. This is your health and fitness guru, Shreya, signing off. Remember to always eat delicious food and have fun exercising.
And we'll be right back after this quick from our sponsor.
Shreya, how come you are always so relaxed in class and so confident? Yaar, you read so well. What do you eat?
Okay, eat? Well, let's say some of my brain food comes from Genius Kids.
Call Genius Kids today, celebrating a new center on Mission Boulevard in Fremont. Call 510-659-9900 for a free trial class in preschool, pre-kindergarten, kindergarten, after school, or public speaking. Call 510-659-9900.
And I'm back, and this is Miss Renu from Genius Kids, and thanks for tuning in. And for those who've just tuned in, you're listening to Genius Kids on Air, being brought to you every Thursday night at 8 o'clock by our gurus. We have just listened to Ayan, our history guru, and Shreya, our health and fitness guru, and now it's time to move over to the techie guru of the Silicon Valley. Hi, Ashmit, how are you?
Hi, Miss Renu. How are you?
Good. By the way, Ashmit, did you find that ball that Aditya kicked over today?
I saw it outside, but when I was coming back from charter, when my mom picked me up, I did not see it, so maybe somebody picked it up from the daycare.
Yes, I think so too. I went looking for it, and then they told me that you might find it. So anyway, you tried. So what do you have for me today?
Today, I will talk about Apple Siri technology and LinkedIn password security breach.
Okay, so let's hear you.
In one of the leading news from this week, Apple Siri technology seems to have potential to be revolutionary. But for whatever reasons, Apple seems to want to keep a lid on the revolution. Miss Renu, are you familiar with the Siri technology?
Somewhat. I know it became available recently in the iPhone 4S, right? You can tell me more about it. You're the guru, not me.
That's right, Miss Renu. Siri is the voice control technology that Apple had built into the iPhone 4S. It allows users to get information on the weather, find local restaurants, schedule their reminders, and place calls by just speaking to their phone. Do you know, Miss Renu, Apple got this technology from a company named Siri Inc.?
Yes, I do. And, I have Siri on my phone, but she can be very, very annoying sometimes. When I ask her to call Gil, she will call Gail. So why don't you tell me a little bit more about Siri?
Okay. Apple bought this company, Siri Inc., back in 2010. I did some research for how Siri Inc. would have acquired this name, but all I could find was that Siri is a Tamil word which means to smile. Listeners, did you know there is a female voice in Siri whom you should talk with a smile in your voice, or else she might ask back to you saying, "You do not seem to be happy today. Did you get into a fight with your wife or what?"
Yes, she can be very silly, I have to agree. That's really good information. But she can also be very annoying, let me tell you. So, what other news do you have for us?
This technology has lots of future potential. For example, you can use it to find out where Avengers movie is playing tonight, but you cannot use it to book your tickets as of yet. You can use Siri to launch an application on your phone or iPad, but you cannot use Siri to search for some information in this application. You can send a Facebook post from Siri, but you cannot update your LinkedIn status. Well, speaking of LinkedIn, recently there was a security breach and users' passwords were stolen and were published on the internet. Ms. Renu, did you change your passwords on the internet after this breach?
No, I didn't. Well, I'm going to do this right after I get off air. So let me ask you something. That's crazy stuff. That's scary. What else do you have for us? You've got me really worried. So we need to hurry up and wrap this up. What else do you have for me, Ashmit?
This seems a big concern since almost everything is done online these days, and this issue needs to be looked into by technology companies. For now, listeners, check out this LinkedIn password news article and decide if you want to change your passwords or not. And also, you may want to consider picking more secure passwords.
Excellent, Ashmit. I absolutely agree with you. Very, very important information. And listeners, you heard what Ashmit said. You have to be very careful about what's going on with this whole technology and also pick more secure passwords. So stop picking your dog's name as your password. Now, for the favorite part that everyone waits for, what is the tip for the week? Because I know Miss Ruby's waiting to hear your tip.
Here's the tip for this week. As we talk about Siri technology today, so the tip of the week is related to Siri as well. You probably already know Siri can be used to set a reminder, like saying, Siri, remind me to call Mom at 4 p.m. today. But did you also know you can set location-based reminders on your iPhone 4S? For example, you can say, remind me to call Mom when I leave from school, or remind me to call Mom when I reach basketball class, and you will be notified accordingly. Isn't it cool? That is all for today, listeners. I will be back with more exciting tech news next week. Thanks, Ms. Renu.
Thanks, Ashmit. And on that note, I would want Siri to remind me that I only have a few minutes left on my radio show, and a quick reminder to everybody, Kids has got its summer camp going on, and Genius Kids has also opened its 7th location at 39380 Civic Center Drive in Fremont. It's time to wrap up. Thank you, Marco, for always being so wonderful on the board. And we're going to be wrapping up with a song that I have composed for children called Boogie Woogie. Until next week, next Thursday night, 8 o'clock p.m., have fun, and don't forget to visit Genius Kids in our fun summer camp.
Are you confused and tired of trying so many centers and not being able to find the right fit for your child? Maybe you need a fun-enriched summer camp or an after-school program that offers academics, sports, dance, music, acting, public speaking, arts and crafts all under one roof. And to add to the icing on the cake, a cute real school bus that can pick and drop off your child to and from school, home or Genius Kids. Would you like to enjoy delicious home-cooked meals like yummy aloo parathas, creamy vegetable galore khichdi, fresh fruit salad and lots more? Maybe you have a child with ADD, dyslexia, autism who needs that extra special attention. Maybe you have a middle school or high school who needs to learn the ropes of speech and debate. Maybe you have an infant, toddler or preschooler that you would like to enroll. Well, where could you find this wish list? Of course, there are tons of preschools and after-school programs, but let me ask you, how many of them have been featured on CNNmoney.com as the most innovative educational concept? How many of them have been nominated Best of the Bay by Crown 4 Television? How many of them have been featured nationally and globally for their success? Only one, and that is Genius Kids, an independent award-winning learning center founded on the philosophy of never too little to learn, a simple belief that every child is a genius, and as educators and parents it is our responsibility to awaken the inner genius in each child. Call us today with campuses in Fremont, Ardenwood area, Central Fremont, Mission San Jose, Fremont right across from Maloney College, and a new location opening right next to Fremont Park Station and in Newark as well as San Ramon. We are here to offer you that extra special attention. suggestion. However, due to an overwhelming response, please call us only if you want the best and nothing but the best for your child, since we will settle for nothing less than that. Call 510-713-2431. That's 510-713-2431 or visit geniuskidsonline.com.
Bones, bones, here and there, bones in my body everywhere. I touch my head, I touch my toes, rub my stomach, I tickle my nose. Let's boogie our bodies, boogie woogie our bones. Let's shake all our joints out, let's get on toned. Boogie woogie, boogie woogie, up and down. Boogie woogie, boogie woogie, all around. Bones, bones, here and there, bones in my body everywhere. I wiggle my fingers, I wiggle my thumbs, I blink my eyes, I slap my thighs. Let's boogie our bodies, boogie woogie our bones. Let's shake all our joints out, let's get on tone. Boogie woogie, boogie woogie, up and down. Boogie woogie, boogie woogie, all around. Bones, bones, here and there, bones in my body everywhere. I touch my cranium, I bend my back, hold my hips, I lick my lips. Let's boogie our bodies, boogie woogie our bones. Let's shake all our joints out, let's get on tone. Boogie woogie, boogie woogie, up and down. Boogie woogie, boogie woogie, all around. Boogie woogie, boogie woogie, up and down. Boogie woogie, boogie woogie, all around. Boogie woogie, boogie woogie, up and down.